You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
If you hold Samsung Electronics or SK Hynix, 3 data points from this week directly affect what you're sitting on. Korea's central bank just watched its policy board debate a back-to-back rate hike, and the cautious voices barely got a third of the floor time. Pension savings accounts just crossed a milestone. Fund products now make up more than 40% of that money for the first time ever. And Elon Musk just told investors memory chip prices are heading higher, not lower. It's Thursday, August 6th. Let's look at what this means for retail investors in Korea. The Bank of Korea's July meeting minutes show 4 of 6 voting members, other than the governor, explicitly called for another rate hike, while 2 urged more caution. That split matters because a back-to-back rate increase in August would raise borrowing costs on mortgages and loans that households carry directly. Meanwhile, more retail investors are shifting pension savings out of insurance-type products and into fund-based accounts that trade stocks and ETFs in real time. Here's what the numbers show. 4 of 6 Bank of Korea Policy Board members, other than the governor, called for another rate hike in July's minutes, versus 2 who urged caution. Those 4 hawkish members spoke for an average of 1,761 characters in the minutes, more than double the 735-character average from the 2 cautious voices, a sign of how much weight each side carried in the debate. Korea's pension savings account fund allocation hit 42.4%, up 10 percentage points from 32.4% at the end of last year, crossing the 40% mark for the first time. Pension fund balances rose 26.9% in the first half to 90.02 trillion won, about $64.8 billion, while pension insurance balances fell 1.8% over the same period, as savers moved money from guaranteed products into market-linked funds. Musk's SpaceX earnings call argued memory prices will rise because demand is growing over 200% annually, while supply grows only 20%, a comment that directly touches Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix, Korea's 2 largest memory makers. The S&P 500 tracking Tiger ETF returned 39.48% over the past year in pension accounts, while a leading insurance-based pension product returned negative 4.75% over the same period. So, what does this mean for retail investors? Earlier, we said pension savings just crossed 40% in fund allocation for the first time. Here's what that actually means for you. More of your retirement money is now exposed to real-time market swings, for better and worse, rather than sitting in guaranteed return products. If the Bank of Korea does raise rates again in August, expect deposit and loan rates to move together. Savers gain a little, but variable rate borrowers pay more. Musk's memory price comments are one voice, not a guarantee, but they add to a broader signal that Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix remain central to how the AI cycle plays out for Korean retail portfolios. That's today's AI Prism, Retail Investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Juan Ifra award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.